Welcome back, everyone. It's dark here now. It's been dark for a while, to be fair. Okay, we are today looking at the +1/+1 counters deck, which was heavily requested by people, which I have taken a slight spin on because it wouldn't be me if we didn't do a spin. We are looking at best of 3 with this. So we're going to see how it rolls and what we're able to get out of it. We're going to start at the lower end of the curve, and I'll talk you through as we build ourselves up. Lower end, we're going to run 2 copies of Selfless Savior, because Indestructible is a cool thing. We're going to run 2 copies of the Ozolith, which is a really, really good card in this. When it leaves the battlefield, if the creature counters on it, put a counter on Ozolith. Beginning of combat on your turn, if the Ozolith had counters on it, you may move those counters from the Ozolith onto target creature. We then go into the rest of the lower drop curve, and we've got Stonecool Serpent. I'm only running 2 of these, which some people think is mad, but I'm only going to run 2. And then 2 copies of Wildwood Scourge as well. And this plays on again really well later. We're then going to run the basic 4 copies of Luminarch Aspirant, because why wouldn't you in a +1/+1 counters deck? 3 copies of Wildborn Preserver and 4 copies of Conclave Mentor, which is one of the key pieces of the deck. Now we get to the funky stuff, which most people probably wouldn't sort of expect. We're going to play 3 copies of Boreal Outrider, which is why we've got the Snowlands. So whenever you cast a creature spell, if snow of any of that spell's color was spent to cast it, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1. Now, here's the cool thing I found yesterday. If you do that and you've got a Conclave Mentor out, it comes in with 2. If you've got 2 Conclave Mentors out, it comes in with 3. And it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. Now, Fall of the Imposter is a good card to put in there as well. Counter, remove their biggest thing. So that's nice. 3 copies of Basley's Lieutenant, 3 copies of Felidar Retreat. I'm almost tempted to take it down to 2. 1 Blessing of Frost. Distribute X +1/+1 counters among creatures you control, where X amount of snow spent. Then draw a card for each creature you control, power 4 or greater. And then this is amazing, this card. So when Spirit of the Old Guard enters the battlefield, search your library for a Snowland. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Shuffle your library. +1/+0 for every snow permanent. Ooh, so it's going to come in if we've got Snowlands as a 4/4. And then if we cast it with Boreal Outrider, because we've cast it with Snowland, it comes in as a 5/5 for 4, which I think is really cool. If we then have Conclave Mentor out, it comes in as a 6/6. So if we go, bear with me, Selfless Savior, into Conclave Mentor, into Boreal Outrider, into Spirit of the Order Guard with 4 Snowland down, we've got a potentially indestructible 6/6 on the field on turn 4, which then gives us great henge for 3. I think that's okay, personally, but that's just me. We'll have a look through the sideboard, and we'll talk about some things here and there. So Swallow Hole, tap an untapped creature. It gets a +1/+1 counter. We exile a thing. I think that's pretty good for this deck. Heroic Intervention, say no more. Inscription of Abundance, which I'm considering taking out. 4 copies of Scavenging Ooze, another bear. 2 Struggle for Skemfar, because it's a fight, which I am still considering taking out. And another copy of Wildwood Scourge. And actually, I'm going to take these out straight away. And you know what I'm going to put in? This dude. What is this dude, you ask? Oh, let's search again. This guy into sideboard. If it was kicked, enters with 2 +1/+1s. Each creature with a +1/+1 has trample. Let's put those into the sideboard and let's run it like this. So we're going to run some best of 3s today with this thing here. +1/+1 counters. Let's see how it goes. Shameless self-plug time. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Links in the description for the rest of the channel and for Darth Model Shop, where I get all my stuff from. Please go there in this horrible time that we have. This is interesting. Okay. Let's keep it. We're going to go turn 1 Fable Passage into a Snow Plains. Turn 2, we're going to go Snow Forest. Turn 3, we'll get there. We'll think about that. We've got turn 2 sorted. That's the main thing here. We're fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so Snow Forest. Aspirant. Comes down. Counter. Pass turn. Yes, it does at the beginning of combat. Swamp down. Oh, I hate you. Why? Guard Stronghold. Ozolith. Go to combat. Bring 3. Let's get it off the field. and get these counters onto the Ozolith. That's fair. Yeah, let's just get the counters somewhere else. It was going to die either way, but let's do this. That works out for the better for us all, I think. At this stage, anyway. Okay. Interesting. Let's go Snow Plains, and we're going to go for Basri. Put a counter on him, start a combat, put the other counters on him, and hopefully if he doesn't die next turn we can henge for 3, and that would be pretty cool. So if Basri dies, we get a 2/2 soldier, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, which is nice. We've got a board full of +1/+1 countered creatures, and they play a Doomskull. We've got Basri out, and we just refill the board again. Ooh, that's cool. Henge. You 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 5, 5. Draw. Swing for 6. So if he swings back with a Gloom Hunter again, we just block it. Can he buff it? No, only if it's kicked. Okay. Let's see how this part goes then. Because if he kills 1, the counters go back on the Ozolith again. And that's fun. That's really, really funny. Come on, buddy. What are you going to do? Yes, it's got reach. What are you getting rid of? Nope. Nope. Stone Serpent has a convert mana cost of 0. You can get rid of Basri, though. Counters still come off. And that's my favorite part with the Ozolith. It leaves the field, so exile doesn't count. Okay. Let's get some draw out. So that's Wildborn. Fall of the Imposter. +1/+1 Wildborn. The only problem is Fall of the Imposter can't target Stone Coil, which isn't very well. Great. She's decent enough. Wildborn's still got reach, still safe from the Gloom Hunter. This feels like a deck someone's cobbled together, I think. I don't necessarily think it's anything overly competitive, but we'll find out at some stage. Come on, buddy. Do a turn. This would be fun. So I don't know what we're going to do next turn. Okay, so that's coming down. What are you going to remove? Wildborn Preservers 2. Can I get rid of Foal? Looking at it. Henge is your best bet, mate. That's one of the best cards in the format. If Henge is on the field, you get rid of it. But you're going to get rid of that. You can swing, but you will lose next turn. You've killed yourself. Well, this is going to be fun. So let's bring this down. I'm going to pay 3 on it. Comes down there. Now we pay 1 on the Wildborn, which puts a counter on the Wildborn, which puts a counter on the Preserve, which then puts a counter on that from the Henge. We play this, and we swing for however many that's going to be. You're dead. And you regain a 2, you're still on -1. Okay, so round 1, us. We're all good. Round 1, we've got. I'm going to drop the Imposters. I'm going to put in the Nalids, more trample. I don't know what his deck's doing, because it's really hard to sideboard against. I'm going to drop all 2 of the retreats. Put the bear back in. No. Drop all the retreats, put a bear in, and put 2 oozes in. Because if he's running creatures, I want to get rid of him. And also, I want things to be a bit lower on the curve. If he targets the Felidard's retreat, it's a pain. Even though it does work, and it's a good sync when we've got no creatures below to land. That could have been a mistake. We'll find out. This is going to be good. If he's clever, he sideboarded some artifact removal. It's going to be fun. We'll see how he goes there, shall we? He's mulligan to 6 on turn 1. London mulligan's a great rule. Love it. Yeah, while we're playing this, if there's any decks you want to see me have a go at or try and build, put a thing in the comments. And I'll see if I can get around to doing it in my horrifically busy schedule. Another snowland, please. That would make my day today. There's the bat. Counter on the aspirant. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, 5/5 bear, huh? There we go. That's what we're waiting for. That was a good sideboard. Well done, you. However, not good enough. Most of this gone now. We've also wasted it on the bear, but oh well. The bear's only going to get bigger over time. I'd rather have the stronghold down just in case I want to put counters on stuff. It's quite a good card, actually, for a land. +1/+1 counter up to 2 target creatures. They gain vigilance and lifelink until the end of the turn. That is a sweet old deal. You're going to come in and replace yourself with a snowland, so let's go for a plains. It's 3 for 3. Counter on yourself and swing with aspirant for 4/4. That's fine by me. My stuff's going to get bigger. Should we get the ooze down? Go to combat. Counter on the bear. That's fine. I can deal with that. If I can hit you harder than you can heal. I probably should have put the counter on the use and then go to combat next turn, put another counter on the use. Really? Okay. No. 1. Green. There. Gnarly colony. No, not kick, just regular. Blessings. Pay with all the snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Submit. Refill my hand. +1/+1 counter on the aspirant. Swing. A total of 50. You've now got to block or you lose. Nalakoni was a good put in the sideboard. I'm glad we did that. And live on camera, how wonderful our stuff is. Oh, I can't count. We're 1 off. Oh well. I know we're not 1 off. The damage prevention. Fine. Can you gain? Oh, now I can't swing. Yes, I can. That's a lie. Right, we've got to be really, really clever now. Flair Preserver. I could have played the Outrider first, actually. Oh well. Let's play an Outrider now. Put another counter on it. Swing with the bear. That's fine. Oh god, that Revenge of Ravens is completely ruined us, and I got really cocky really early on. However, we can get around this somehow. No, we can't because the Indulgent Patrician is going to kill us. Yeah, it's game. That's annoying. Okay, game 3. Let's take. Put the Abundance in. I'm going to keep Blessing of Frost because that went really well. I'm going to keep Scavenging Ooze because that went really well. I'm going to drop Selfless Savior because he's not got any removal. I'm putting the Abundances for fights. Huh. That was irritating. But let's go again. Nope. Really? 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 Come on. Pick whether you're keeping 7 or not. I hate people that mull this over for too long. You should be able to look at a hand and go, good hand. Or look at a hand and go, no. Anytime now. We're all getting old. Life is long. My hair's getting really long as well. When will they open the barbers back up? Nearly a top knot stage, and that is a stage no one should ever be at. You've got a top knot, sort your life out. God, this guy's really picking. No. Yes. We're going to drop Bazri and the inscription at this stage. Now I hope we win with this hand. This one first. Mentor first and then Liminarch. I love how it says that creature's colours, so it doesn't work with... I'm sorry, so if you've got 3 red and you're paying it, it doesn't work. That's clever. Obviously not going to swing into a 1-1 at this stage with a 4-4 Mentor. That would be silly, wouldn't it, everybody? I need a land now, please. Green, if I can roll. This is someone that has cobbled a deck together just randomly, and if we lose to this because of a rubbish mulligan and poor play in the last game, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, good lord. Let's make him pick. Which ones do you want to get rid of? The ones making stuff bigger? Or the ones give me more counters? You pick. Wise. And we're going 4 life, that's fine. Good, good, good. Everything on the aspirant. 6. I need another land, please. Preferably green. Interesting. Gnarly Colony enters. It's going to have a +1/+1 because it's got snow on it. It's 3/3 with trample, 6/6 with trample, 7/7 with trample, swing with a 7/7 with trample. And now this is worth 2 green. I'd like another land, please. When you creature you control does combat damage to play, you and that player each gain that much life. At the beginning of your end step, you have 15 more life in your starting life title. Each player, Angel of Destiny attack loses. 2 of the things? Christ alive. Oh boy, it's going to stack, isn't it? Alright, let's get our second green out. Get the henge down. Bazaries. Down, colours are there. Comes in 4/5. Swing with an 8/8 with trample. Takes into 6. Can we start panicking now? Now it's fine, right? Good. Just so I'm clear. He swings with both. That's 8 damage. I'm going to gain 8 life. He's going to gain 8 life. He's dead on the next turn. So he can't swing with both. I need all of my stuff to have at least 6 power before even thinking about swinging. Maths is hard. You know what I mean? Maths is hard. Ugh, boy. I'll swing both. Oh, fantastic. So, right, that's that. So I'm going to... Okay, right. You down. Wildborn Preserver in. Play with Snow. Comes down as a 4/4 because of the head. Draws us a card. But Rail Outrider. This is going to come down. Sure. Swing with everything. That's a lot of damage. 24. Okay, is this to a player or to a creature? To a player. So Wildborn Preserver can stop it. That could... I think we've got this. We may have this. There's no 2-mana sweeper. Heartless Act doesn't get rid of Wildborn Preserver. He needs an Eliminate or a Bloodthirsty Thirst. That's fine. I don't care about that right now. Yozlif's not my primary concern. Perfect. You do that. I'm going to kill one. And now you lose. You can gain 6, I'll lose 6, maybe you keep giving me 5. Oh, resolve all. And there we go. Don't mess with +1/+1s. Go us. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to probably call it there on that one. You've seen the deck. You know how it roughly runs, which is good. Again, thank you for supporting the channel just by being here and watching this. Feel free to check out links in the description. Like, share, subscribe. Shameless self-plug done. And I'll see you guys next time.